Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And I know I've been gone for a little while now, so did you guys miss me? Anyway, let's get back to our 3D rendering practice together. Okay, so today I'm going to be using this scene and import it into our 3ds Max to create a realistic rendering. So let's get started. The first thing that you want to do before you import this file into 3ds Max, you need to downgrade the version, which means you need to save it as a 2013 version to be able to import it into 3ds Max. So I already did it, so I'm just gonna skip this part and open our 3ds Max. And we are going to import it. Yes, this one. And just check the skip hidden object. The rest just left it like this and click OK. So I'll be right back in a minute. Okay, so we are done importing. So I'm gonna change the viewport layout to the way that I always use. This one, and you can click G to close out the grid. And I'm just gonna organize my layer a little bit. I'm gonna delete this, rename it interior. This one is for light and this one is for camera. Okay, so now I'm gonna create the camera for the view. This one, Corona Cam. Let's try from here. Okay, control. You can Alt W to go full screen on this view. Okay, so I'm just gonna click C to go to my camera. Okay, now need to adjust a little bit with the camera view. Let's go to HDR. You guys can click Shift S to show the frame buffer. Something like this, okay. Move back a little bit. I'm just gonna go to the camera and clip here. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so now we are going to adjust a little bit with the render setting. So let's go over here, or you can click F10 for the setting, the shortcut. And so we are doing an interior scene, so make sure that the setting is stay in UHD caches. For exterior we are using path tracing, so right now we are using UHD caches. And I'm gonna close the fast preview, and let's create a material override so that we can start with the lighting. So let's just create this one, corner base material, and drag it. Actually you need to open the material override and drag it. Okay, let's change the color a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna make changes to this later, so let's close it for now. So let's create our lighting, and we are going to use Corona Sun right over here. Now let's go to the top view and go to the light layer and drag it, something like this. Come over here and add our Corona map. Now let's start the interactive rendering right over here and see what we got. So it's really bright, and we need to lower the intensity a little bit. And let's give our sun size a little bit bigger, so it will provide more soft shadow. And we also need to adjust the tone mapping a little bit. Highlight compress, contrast, let's try with 3 or 2. Okay, now let's go to the top view and play around with the sun position a little bit. This is the sun target. Okay, I think this looks much better. Let's just kill over here something like 0.6. Okay, now this looks much better. Okay, so let's start over here. Now let's get started with the material, and today we are only going to use the basic preset material from the Kona material library, and the other one is the CMPP or Science shader, and that's it. These material are already created by professional, so we don't need to deep dive into the advanced material. So let's go. And I'm going to use the reference from this scene for our material. Okay, let's do that. Now let's start. Now first I need to toggle off the material override, and let's go to the material editor. I'm gonna delete this one, and I'm gonna create some category for better organize. It is what I always do during my workflow. Something like wood and foam, and that's it for now. I'm just gonna minimize this, and let's go and start with the back one. So I'm just gonna click this for I'm gonna use the wood material. Now let's start the interactive render. I'm gonna region this part right now, so you don't see the texture yet. I need to put the UVW map. Let's check the dimension for this wood material real quick. 1.5 meter. And we need to rotate the textures. Okay, now this is much better, and I'm going to go to the material editor and grab this material. I'm gonna make some color correction. It's the auto save. You can press escape to cancel it for now. It looks better now, so let's start with the at the back. Just gonna the form. Just click this one and apply it. Now let's go to our form and grab it. Just close it for now. If I want to change, I can change this color directly, or just create a new color, corner color bitmap. Let's drop it a little bit. Okay, let's see our reference. This one is black. So let's go to grab this one. Just gonna copy. You can hold shift and drag it to create a new one. Just gonna copy the name. This one is black. Here we just get a file. Apply it to the select material. Okay. The next one, I might be using some metal. This one's also good. Can grab it inside the metal. So this material is very special because if you zoom in, you can see the edges. It has a little bit of specific kind of textures to it. Okay, now let's start with our floor. I'm just gonna close this for now. I'm just gonna hide our carpet. Now let's try the corner material, the flooring. Let's go with this one. Still loading. Just gonna close the region for now. So this one already have the UVW map. I actually don't like this one, so let's take a look at our reference again. It's almost the same, but we can play around with it. Yeah, I think I actually prefer this one. Let's adjust the UV map a little bit. So I'm gonna go real quick with the material. Now this one I'm going to use the metal. So for this special metal material, if you zoom in, you can see the texture is really nice, and I really like this one. It's a pretty much a basic material, and it has a good textures already. Now let's create. We need to create this one too. Let's go to our metal category. Okay, I messed up a little bit with this one. We need to create a line empty. So for the line, I use the current temperature. Hue intensity or something like this. Okay, and now you can see the light. Now let's work with our furniture. So this one is a leather or fabric. Just gonna use this one. So as you can see here, all of these are just a basic material and it's already look good. Now let's go to our table material. Let's try with the black one. This one is like a classic table, office table. We need to adjust the UVW map a little bit, so it's still the same. Region here. This one look better now. This one too. Maybe a little jumper to it. Give it a round edges to this leg. My computer is really slow right now. Okay, this looks better now. So let's start with the computer. So it's gonna be another stainless steel. Let me think for a moment for the PC. Let's try with this one. This one. I'm just gonna skip the front part for now because we're not gonna see it at the moment. Okay, next we are going to bring in some more decoration and stuff to bring more light to this scene, and then we will create the hidden lighting. So let's go. Just gonna close this for now. I need to convert it into the golden material. So this model was in V-Ray material. I really prefer doing it over here. Actually, let's bring it up here. Let's bring it. I'm gonna rename this layer decoration. Anyway, let's open this first. Okay, so now we're done importing the decoration. So let's start create our hidden light at the back. So I'm just gonna come over here and select this and click Alt Shift to zoom out the other thing. Just this like this for now. Let's go into this viewport, go to the light layer. Now come to the corner light, change this to rectangle. Now let's come here and just 20. Change it to instant. Go to the front view, drag it up. Let's click this and we will start our interactive rendering to see how it goes. But before that we need to adjust a little bit, or not. Let's see what we got. So it's really bright. Let's adjust it to 15. Okay, I think I'm gonna change some changes in the line mix later on. So let's start this for now, and I'm gonna create a portal line. Let's go to the left view and tangle. gonna close all this and let's go to our setting and set up our light mix. Now let's start our interactive rendering again. My computer is really slow right now. So this is how you control the overall light in the light mix setting, and it's really powerful. So you can render one scene, but you can create it daytime or nighttime. So if it's gonna sun, this is the portal line. See this, I can control the overall, add a little bit more realistic to the sun theme. So it's just an example, so I'm gonna use this for now. Oh, and I forgot about the carpet, so let's unhide it. Here I'm creating the depth of field effect. gonna check out the final setting for the final render. Let's go to 4.5 corner and don't forget to save your file. So I forgot to check the resolution, so I'm gonna render a preview and see our overall rendering. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, so we are done with our first draft rendering, and it looked kind of pretty good, and I really like it. But there's something that we need to adjust. Something like the object over here seems to be floating in the air, and we also need to add a light bulb over here. But anyway, for now I kinda like it. So normally I would do a 4K rendering for the final post-production, and since this is just for practice, so I'm gonna leave it at that. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy this content, and don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for future content like this, and I would be appreciate you guys so much. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next video. Have a good day.